The Abia State government says it will seek to rehabilitate and train the pregnant girls rescued from a baby factory in Aba. The wife of the governor, Mrs. Priscilla Oti, who gave the assurance when she visited the pregnant girls at the Women Development Center, Ministry of Women Affairs, and Amachara General Hospital, where 6 out of the 16 girls were admitted because of complications, assured that the present administration in the state will endeavor to rehabilitate and train them in different skills that will enable them become independent employers of labor and wealth creators. Mrs. Oti, who was represented by the wife of the deputy governor, Mrs. Adeze Emetu, described the circumstances that led the young girls to the baby factory as unfortunate and disclosed that the suspected operators of the baby factory would be brought to book. She urged parents to monitor the type of company their children keep and give priority to the girl-child education to create better future for them, while warning those who are into the ugly business to desist for their own good.
The wife of the governor, Her Excellency Priscilla Oti, has intention of putting them on rehabilitation to help them and also create a means of skill acquisition so that they can be useful to the society. So that's her plans for them for now.
Now, I also understood from in the course of the interview with some of them that a good number of them came from outside the state. Isn't this a source of worry to the government?
It is actually. They came from a neighboring state, Akwa Ibom, but regardless, we'll still do what we are supposed to do. We'll still cater for them. We'll still take care of them. There's nothing we can do about it. It happens. It happens.
But then what can be done to these homes that have all these persons?
They're going to face the full wrath of the law. Governor Alex Oti will see to it, because this is not the first time something like this is happening. This is actually the second. And these particular suspects they caught, they're going to have it hard and difficult so that whoever is thinking of doing something like this again will think twice before executing such.
Speaking, the medical director, Amachara General Hospital, Dr. Chike Nwogugu, and the chief matron in the hospital, Mrs. Uhebu Chioma, disclosed that the girls admitted in the hospital are in stable condition, adding that they have been given necessary medication.
And they were already admitted. They were taken care of, vital signs done, even the auscultation and the fetal heart rate were conducted, and their condition were somehow, because they were weak. If you look at them physically, examination, they are malnourished. And we started making calls. Our doctors, about 3-4 of them were here. They examined them, send them for investigations.
Responding on behalf of the other girls, Ms. Ifoma Ozemelam said they were victims of circumstances and apologized for their mistakes while expressing readiness to learn skills to enable them engage in meaningful ventures.
Doing work last year in November, so I was due to 76,000. My boss was on my phone. So the man asked me to put up the money for the end of this year. So there was no way for me to gather the money. And my intent of doing that work was to gather money and learn hairdressing. So my plan changed. When I discovered I was pregnant and someone thought was going to help me, that is to exchange the baby for money.
Okay, so let's know what you're asking the wife of the government to do for you.
My need for her is to help us. We all have made mistakes, and to realize our mistakes. If only we can help. We have decided to change, and we pray that God should touch our mind also to help us. And when she helps us, we'll use this one as our lesson. We have learned our lesson now.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Abia State.
Okay, so are you turning a new leaf from here? Like, what is your decision now that you're here?
My decision now is that I've realized my mistake, and I pray that God should forgive me and make a new way for me. As I'm moving this place, I should live as a changed person, and she opened my way for me and send my destiny about me. So that I have to say.
It could be recalled that the 16 girls who were at various stages of pregnancy, were rescued by the Rapid Response Squad of the Abia State Police Command on March 7, 2024 in Aba, following a tip-off on the goings-on at the baby factory.